It was a cold December evening, the kind that bites at your cheeks and makes you pull your coat a little tighter. The city streets were a symphony of light and sound. Festive displays glowed in every shop window, carols spilled out from open doorways, and the air was filled with the cheerful buzz of last-minute shoppers, their arms laden with brightly wrapped presents. Laughter seemed to float on the crisp winter air, weaving through the crowds like a ribbon. But away from the bustling main street, on a quiet, frost-dusted footpath, a different scene was unfolding. A little girl sat huddled beside her mother, her small shoulders wrapped in a thin shawl. In her tiny, outstretched palm, she was carefully counting a small handful of coins, their metallic gleam faint under the distant streetlights. They weren't shopping for gifts or admiring the decorations. They were just waiting, hoping for a little kindness in a city full of celebration. Not far from them, a small boy named Ayan walked with a determined stride. He clutched a neatly wrapped gift box in his mittened hands. It wasn't a big box, and the wrapping paper was simple, but he held it like it was the most precious thing in the world. For weeks, Ayan had diligently saved every bit of his pocket money. He'd said no to the latest toys that his friends were all talking about. He'd walked right past the sweet shop, ignoring the colorful candies that usually called his name. This money was for something different. It was for giving. As he made his way down the path, his journey brought him past the mother and her daughter. His eyes met the little girl's. She looked up, and for a moment, a shy but genuine smile touched her lips, a small light in the deepening twilight. It was a smile that didn't ask for anything, yet it spoke volumes. Ayan stopped. The hurried pace of the city seemed to fade away, leaving only this quiet moment. He hesitated for just a second, then his mind was made up. Slowly, he knelt down so he was at her eye level. Without a word, he gently placed the gift he had been holding so tightly into her small, cold hands. "For you," he whispered, his own voice soft in the winter air. The girl looked down at the box, her eyes wide with a mixture of surprise and wonder. Her mother, who had been watching silently, let out a soft gasp. Carefully, the little girl lifted the lid. Inside, nestled in tissue paper, was a woolen scarf. It was a simple, handmade scarf, knitted with imperfect but loving stitches. It wasn't flashy, but it was thick, warm, and filled with a care that was impossible to miss. The girl's eyes, which had been so somber just moments before, now sparkled brighter than any of the city's festive lights. She looked up at Ayan, her expression a perfect picture of pure, unspoken gratitude. Her mother leaned forward, her own eyes glistening. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. "Thank you so much." Ayan just smiled, a small, warm smile of his own. He stood up, gave them a little nod, and continued on his way, his hands now empty but his heart feeling incredibly full. He felt lighter than he had before, as if carrying that gift had been a weight and giving it away had set him free. There was no grand applause, no one stopped to pat him on the back. His act of kindness was a quiet secret shared between 3 people on a cold winter evening. That night, as the countless lights twinkled across the sprawling city, one small, simple gift did more than just warm a little girl's hands and neck. It warmed 3 hearts. It was a powerful reminder that the true spirit of the season, the real magic of Christmas, isn't found in the biggest boxes or the most expensive presents. It's not about what we get or what we wish for. It's about seeing the person next to us. It's about noticing someone who might feel invisible. And it's about making the simple, powerful choice to be kind. Some of the most meaningful gifts don't come wrapped in paper and bows. They come straight from the heart. Thanks for watching. If this story touched you, please consider sharing it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that celebrates the good in the world. See you next time.